Hi, okay. Actually, one second. As if it's not one already. Hi guys, good evening. Right now it is 7:35 p.m. Quite a different time frame for me to start a video, but my reasoning for starting a video at this time frame is because we're actually, as opposed to, spending the entire day together getting ready for the day, we're actually going to wind down, I wouldn't say my night routine because I definitely don't do this every night. We're just gonna wind down together, actually just kind of like relax, chat, as I feel like I haven't done that in quite some time. I haven't done a video like this. I've done a chit chat vlog. That was still maybe almost 6 months ago at this point, which is just like insane to me. The last time I actually sat in the tub and talked to you guys, I think was over a year ago at this point. So we're here to change that today. I'm currently in the bathroom. I actually filmed this video for you guys, not yesterday, but the day before, but I wasn't in love with the way it turned out. It felt rushed because I started a little later than I had initially planned. And I had a whole protective style to take out, and anytime taking down a protective style is involved, it always takes so much longer. It's so much more time consuming than I would have predicted. So I wasn't even done with my hair done taking out my hairstyle until 9:30. Not to mention I still wanted to do a hot oil treatment, wash it, take a bath. I was not done until 1 o'clock in the morning. I still didn't even really do everything that I wanted to do. So I didn't want to post that or even attempt to put that together for you guys. So here we are again. Absolutely no complaints. Boo-hoo, I have to have another self-care night. It's fine. But yeah, so my protective style is out that you guys saw me have last. I had it in for 2 weeks. It was I still have the clips. It was just matted. Tracks were slipping. With me going to the gym and not being able to have my scalp breathe, there's certain styles I really refer to as vacation styles, and I feel like that was just one of those styles. But I did actually get a product to melt the adhesive down, and it was a pretty smooth process to take out. Just, a bit time consuming nonetheless. Nothing like taking out small knotless or anything though. But the first thing that I wanted to start with tonight, I did a hot oil treatment just a few days ago, so I don't plan on doing that again, but I do want to deep condition my hair because when I filmed this video a couple days ago, I used a deep conditioner, but I didn't deep condition my hair. I only had it in for a couple minutes. I was just trying to get out and get in bed. I had to be up early that morning. It was just not my night to be doing all of that. So this time I just plan to spray down my hair so my hair can absorb the product a little better and I don't have to use as much. My hair is actually a little low braid right now. Well, I've recently picked up some new products that I got for this video, but also I didn't have a shampoo that I liked. I was using one from Maui Moisture that I've had for years, and it was the only one I had left. So it was just a convenience thing, not because I actually wanted to use that product. So I picked up another one from Mayel, but this is her pomegranate and honey moisturizing and detangling shampoo. I also picked up my absolute, this has to be my favorite deep conditioner I've used, and I've been using this for years. There's hair literally all over it, and it's yet to let me down. I have a deep conditioner right now from TD is the brand, I think. Texture ID. Yeah. Yes. Texture ID. I was gonna say TD's literally a bank. Texture ID. That I like as well. I just like to be able to, at least choose between 2 deep conditioners just to have the variety. I also purchased this one months ago from The Dew, this Sweetest Thing moisture mask. This sucks. I don't think it moisturizes. Maybe it just doesn't work for my hair's porosity, and I've used a decent amount of it. I'll probably finish it, but it doesn't give me the same moisture I feel as other deep conditioners I've tried. And not every product's gonna work perfectly for me, which is okay. But this one from Mix Chicks, this deep conditioner, I've been a ride or die of this product for at least the last 5 years. Holy fuck, it smells so good too. But we can go ahead and get started. I'm just gonna change into a shirt that I don't care as much for, although this won't stain it. But I made a little purchase from Gymshark not long ago. Look at this shirt. I was just downstairs and my sister was like, is my eyesight messed up or does the shirt just, yeah. So yeah, we're gonna change and get started. I'm excited. And I'm excited it's not as late. It's not even 8 o'clock. We're on the right path for tonight. I literally just put on this shirt. Not that I don't like it. I actually love it and forgot that I had it. Where did I even get this? I'm pretty sure I just bought it at a random vintage flea market thing. But it's black and it wouldn't stain, but I'm actually still gonna want to preserve this shirt. I would wear this to the gym or something, or just I just wore a t-shirt today. This is actually such a sick shirt. I'm crazy for putting this on to do a deep conditioner. Give me 1 second, I guess. Okay. This shirt literally has a hole in it and I've worn it to the ground. We're just gonna go with this. Okay, I'm filling up this spray bottle with water. So I shampooed my hair once. Like, I've washed my hair once since I took my protective style. Whoa. Since I took my protective style out, but I still feel like my hair, you know, sometimes it takes a couple washes to get your hair back to how it was feeling prior. I just feel like I need to shampoo it again. Even though I shampooed it twice, it's still like, I don't know, it still feels like there's a little bit of oil in my hair or something. It just doesn't feel how it would typically. Just, you know, not the same as if I wasn't just taking a protective style out. This is what my hair looks like out of the braid. Well, yeah, yesterday I just had it slicked back in a bun. Went to the gym. It was a grand time. It's a Friday, by the way. I won't be back to the gym until Monday. What date is it on Monday? It's the 29th. Okay. I'm literally getting my hair cut the day after. And I was thinking about it because I know on my last video, and just, you guys always, especially when I wear my hair down, which isn't often, you guys always tell me like how much my hair has grown since I've cut it. And like, you know, I handle my hair every day, so with me seeing it every day, I don't think about it as much. But when I go back and look at my old videos, I don't even remember my hair being that length. Like, it's just grown so much in the past 2 years. And you want to know what's even crazier is I'm about to pretty much cut it back to the length that it was like whenever I last cut it. Literally gonna go into August with short hair. And it's crazy because look, literally like past mid boob. Long hair is great. I feel like if I was specifically trying to grow out my hair, if I were to, you know, if I wore my curls out frequently, and I don't know, I feel like it doesn't really make sense for me to keep growing my hair out if I don't wear my curls out frequently. And I know I could, but I just feel like I've come to the conclusion, I mean, doing my hair, it's just not for everyone. Like, not everybody has the energy, or I mean, I have plenty of energy to do my hair. That sounds so dramatic, but not everyone wants to do their hair. And I've just come to the conclusion that ever since I've cut my hair, I've grown it all the way back out and some. And if I was going to wear my curls out, I would have done it already. It's been 2 years since I've cut my hair. It's longer than it's really been since, other than back when I was maybe 12 years old. And I still don't wear it out. And I just realized if I was going to, I would have done it already. You know what I mean? It's clear that I prefer protective styles. I just prefer the convenience of waking up, rolling out of bed, laying my edges. It's just a part of my lifestyle at this point, and that's just what works for me. So I've realized that in my situation, growing out my hair, me having longer hair, as much as I'm, you know, super grateful for it, I mean, I could be bald and I'm still gonna be azzy, but I'm just saying, it's just more of an inconvenience for me because all I do with my curls is I do maintenance in between hairstyles, but a lot of the time I'm really only prepping it for the next style. And having longer hair, first of all, it's just more to prepare for my protective styles, and I can't even get all the styles that I really want to get. For example, the boho knotless that I've been getting, I was originally inspired by that hairstyle for the boho bob, and as you guys can see, I get them longer, but that's not by choice. It's because, you know, the braids have to at least be as long as my hair. And even then, even if I could tuck it into the style, I know shorter hair is what I'm wanting, because you can just tell I'm just a protective style girl, because the main reason I'm getting my hair cut shorter is for protective styles. So yes, it's been quite the journey growing my hair out, but I am gonna get it cut again just for my convenience. And I had no issue cutting my hair the last time. I didn't have an emotional moment ever that my hair was shorter. I was just happy that it was healthy. And I love my curls when they are shorter because they're super coily, because, you know, as your hair grows out, it weighs down, so it's not as coily. You can like see my roots growing in, how they're light compared to the rest of my hair. Yeah, even me getting this haircut, I wouldn't even remember that I cut my hair because it's always up anyways, so it's not really gonna make a difference for me. But I am really excited to just be able to wear shorter style, and it's just less time, less product, less maintenance. And I haven't even had like a proper haircut since I got my bigger chop. It definitely wasn't a big chop, but I did cut off inches of my hair. So yeah, it's just about that time. we're just gonna get a little scissor happy. These black pieces are basically the glue that she used to glue the tracks on the back of my head. It's almost like, it feels like rubber. But as you can see, I washed my hair and I'm still getting rid of some of that. So that's another reason it's time to wash my hair again. But yeah, so the next time you guys see me, I don't know if I'm gonna film the appointment or not. I'm literally getting my hair cut and then I'm getting it braided the next day. Like, I'm getting a curly cut and then I'm getting short, like a short boho bob, like I've actually been wanting. And I'm just so excited. So I don't know if I want to film it, but yeah, my hair is so long. But even me, the most I ever do with my long hair is notice in moments like this, oh, it's grown a lot, and then it just goes back up anyways. So just with my lifestyle and me going to the gym and other hobbies that I'm like getting into, it's just ideal to have shorter hair, honestly. So yeah, that's the plan. I'm excited. Well, yeah, it's nice to know that my hair can grow, because it had gotten to the point prior to me getting the curly cut I got years back. It literally, my hair was the same length for years even, just due to it being dead and fried and me putting my hair through so much manipulation that it just wasn't even healthy enough to grow. But my hair thrives when I cut it, and you know, hair grows back at the end of the day. Okay, so deep conditioner has been applied. It's already sat in my hair for longer than it did the last time I did it, so this is good. I'm just gonna tie my hair back and throw a plastic cap on to trap in that heat, and we're gonna have this sit in my hair for at least an hour. So my hair is definitely just going to soak this up until we get in the shower later on for me to rinse this out. Alright, so little update. I just changed into a bathing suit, top and bottom. Typically I tend to like just put on the top because I don't plan on showing anything else. But I feel like it's better safe than sorry, because I would hate to be answering questions in the tub, not being fully aware of where the camera's aiming, and I'm literally showing my... So one thing I wanted to do prior to getting in the tub, I'm actually gonna run the bath first because it gets so hot that by the time I'm done with the like what else I want to do, the water will still be hot. Hopefully it cooled off a bit by then. But I rinsed out the tub and I'm gonna go ahead and run the bath. So I used a Lush bath bomb the last time, or a few days ago when I filmed this video, so I don't have that anymore. But what I do have is some leftovers of a Lush bubble bar I purchased in my last video. And I also went to Ulta prior to filming this also. This was what I originally got for this video, so I clearly saved it for a reason because I used the Lush bath bomb instead of this one. I'm gonna use Epsom salt as well because something's always sore from the gym. And I think that's it. I also have these lavender and chamomile bath bombs I got a huge box of months ago. I may just go ahead and throw one of these in there too. They're pretty underwhelming, so, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and run the bath. Okay. I hope the mic is good enough to pick my voice up while that's running. But one thing that I wanted to do prior to getting in the tub is dry brushing, actually. I haven't dry brushed in forever, but I have a lot of products that like, I just wish I used more because I know they have a lot of health benefits. They just benefit my well-being and my overall morning and evening that I just don't use. So I'd love to utilize those things more. And one of those things is my dry brush. I'm actually gonna wait so I don't feel like I have to yell in your guys' face until the water's done running. I really have my camera like recording it, filling up. But yeah, until then, I'll spare you guys. So my bath is done running. We're gonna put the bath bomb in whenever I'm actually in the tub. I'll go ahead and throw this one in there because it's literally so underwhelming. It doesn't fizz up, it just kind of like disappears into the tub. Not every bath bomb is a Lush bath bomb, and that's fine. Hopefully this one actually fizzes up because it's literally called Hello Fizzy. Get it? Okay. So dry brushing benefits, just so I don't share misinformation. They're good for exfoliating. It says dry brushing removes dead skin cells, which can help your moisturizer work better and reduce the likelihood of ingrown hairs. Detoxification, it increases blood circulation and stimulates lymph flow, which helps your body eliminate toxins through sweat. Softer skin, reduced puffiness, improved circulation. It says it may also help reduce cellulite. So yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with cellulite at all. I have tons, but so this is recommended to do prior to showering on dry skin, and you basically always just want to work your way towards your heart. I'm not gonna like maybe take my socks off. I'm literally wearing a bathing suit. But I'm basically just gonna dry brush starting all the way down, and this is like the craziest angle. But you basically just want to work, like always go up towards your heart is how they recommend it. Look at these bruises. Deadlifting. I just started getting back into doing deadlifts because for a while they were bothering my back, along with squats. So I haven't done like my favorite compound lifts in forever. I took a break from them fully to make sure that I didn't disrupt my back further. And now that my back's completely fine, I'm easing my way back into them. I said that it's my third day and I'm already pushing 185 again. On deadlifts, I haven't gotten back into squat. I'm going to though. But now that I'm not having those issues, I'm just, you know, being very cautious of my form and, you know, getting back into those because I loved lifting heavy with my compound lifts. But yeah, dry brushing honestly feels so nice. And I feel like I can almost feel the blood circulation. Like it just does something to your skin that I definitely don't feel through regular exfoliation. So this on top of the exfoliator we're gonna use in the tub, we're gonna be super smooth. So yeah, I did my legs. It's actually crazy how like this is really the only time I've worn a bathing suit this summer. And I'm literally sitting on a bathtub. Can you tell how much I love summer? So we're in the tub. It's 9 o'clock. I'm like bracing myself to get into the tub because it's still so hot. Like exactly how I had anticipated. Holy shit. Okay. Okay. It's like just ease my way into it. There's no rush. I literally brought my Aquaphor because my lips were dry and I just have a fear of chapped lips. Like I can't do ashy lips and I can't do ashy hands, like, or ashy feet. Like they genuinely bring me so much discomfort that I could absolutely not go to bed or go throughout my day with either like any of those three. I haven't put our Hello Fizzy bath bomb in the tub yet. It's also kind of sparkly, which is cute. Oh my gosh, it's like picture perfect adorable. I love it. Yay, it does actually fizz up. Too cute. This is already what it looks like. It smells like very artificial berries. Like nothing crazy. It was literally $7. I just got it because it had Hello Kitty on it. Sanrio bath bomb. It doesn't get much better than that. Okay, I'm so upset because my camera is on the verge of dying. I didn't initially plan to film with this one, but it is ideal. So like, I'm upset right now. Do I have my kombucha? Yes. Blood orange. This one isn't my favorite, but it's not bad. I'm actually so upset about the camera dying. Oh, whatever shall I do? Let's go ahead and apply my face mask at least before it dies. I'm using the Glossier Mega Greens Galaxy Pack Detox Mask. This is the only face mask I have that like actually works right now. I really like the Teamy Detox Mask. I have a whole container of it. I'll have to check the label. I don't know if it's expired or something because it just won't apply to my face anymore. Like the texture of it is different where it just kind of, I don't know, it doesn't disperse properly. So we're gonna go ahead and apply this one. I have like such cutesy Hello Kitty eye patches on last time as well, but I already used them. You guys get the point though. The thought was there. Just know they were there, but I don't have any more of them. Honestly, my mom gives such great advice for like a lot of the topics that you guys asked me for on my questions sticker that I posted on my spam account on Instagram, where I almost just want to have her come up and like I always like hearing a different perspective and like she sometimes just takes the words out of my mouth, or like gives me a perspective that I wasn't really thinking of initially, but I do agree with it. It may be more of a subconscious thing, but I'm like, oh yes, 100%, like I do agree with that as well. It's always good to have like another, you know, more than one person's opinion, especially when they've experienced more in life than you have. But I'm gonna answer to the best of my ability, as if we were just hanging out, and like advice that I would like really try to give you guys as a friend. And you know, I'm answering all different types of questions, not just literal life advice, as I am 22 years old, barely experienced life for myself. It's my first time out here. Okay, update. I just sat and let my camera charge for a bit. It's at like 60-ish% now. So we should be able to at least get through this segment, and I'll just use another camera for the rest probably. But we're in the tub now. Again, it's still extremely warm. Very grateful for that. So let's go ahead and get into these questions. So the first question is, what's your favorite sugar scrub? I'm looking to try new scents. Love your videos. Thank you so much. And it's funny you ask, because I'm about to use this Tree Hut Shea Sugar Scrub in the scent Exotic Bloom. I think I've had this particular scent one other time, but I have been using Tree Hut's sugar scrubs for years. Like I've tried a couple different scrubs. Like I have this Dove exfoliating body polish, which is exactly what it is. It's more of a body polish as opposed to a scrub. But if you want a sugar scrub that's gonna give you like a deep exfoliation that's a little more on the abrasive side, I highly recommend Tree Hut's sugar scrubs. This one smells really good. I feel like my go-to, the one that I've purchased the most, is the Moroccan Rose scent. That one just smells so good. But I love their sugar scrubs, and I love exfoliating my skin as well. I need to do it more. On a really good day, I'll exfoliate before and after shaving, but that does not happen often. Someone asked what I'm currently reading. I brought it in here to share with you guys, but considering the circumstances, it's probably best I don't bring it over here right now. But okay, so in my last video at the very end, I was showing you guys how I was finishing The Silent Patient. I had a lot of you guys recommend that book because I recently posted on my story for you guys to recommend books for me to read that you guys have enjoyed reading yourselves, and a lot of you guys said The Silent Patient, so I picked up that book along with another book that it just stood out to me. Typically off the first page, I can kind of already tell from the reading style if it's something that I'll be able to get into or not. And yes, so I did finish that book prior to, after, you know, sharing with you guys that I was about to complete it. I absolutely loved that book. I don't really have any complaints. There was definitely an extreme plot twist at the end that I would have never been able to figure out prior to finishing. But that was a really good book. The ending was like, there was a plot twist, but it was also not underwhelming. I just feel like it kind of ended abruptly. Like I wish I would have, maybe I just got really into the book and I wanted to know what happened next, but I feel like that's kind of something for you to create with your imagination. I'm not sure. But that was a really good read. It was like fast-paced enough where you don't get bored. The chapters, there's so many chapters, but they're so short. So if you have a short attention span and, you know, maybe you just want to read a couple chapters without being committed to, you know, reading for super long periods of time. I know for me, if I'm gonna read, I need to finish the chapter before I close the book. It just feels so wrong to stop reading abruptly mid-sentence, middle of the chapter. So that's a good book for many reasons. The book I'm reading now, it's called Things We Never Said, I'm pretty sure. Nobody recommended me that book that I saw. I just saw it in Barnes & Noble and it said that it was like a top pick for Barnes & Noble. So I decided to pick that up. I kind of wish, the book's really good. I'm getting into it. It's a cute read. I kind of wish, no, I do wish I would have picked that one up prior to The Silent Patient, because I feel like The Silent Patient, I'm a little more gravitated towards the writing style of that author, and it's a more mature read. The characters in The Silent Patient book, first of all, I did not know they had a movie for that. They're like anywhere from mid-30s to 40+ years old. So then in this book I'm reading now, they're high schoolers. So it's just a more juvenile, cute, young love read with a little bit of drama, and you know, it's cute. It's a cute read. you know, with a story still behind it. But I'm enjoying it. I'll definitely finish it. I'm interested to see how it ends, but I wouldn't recommend a book I haven't finished yet. But that is what I'm currently reading. If you guys have any other suggestions for me, let me know. I do like romance, but I have been favoring like mystery/thriller books. Like, books that are just page turners that you can't put down are the type of books I've been into. But I love me a little romance sprinkled in here and there. It keeps the book interesting. So let me know. I'm all ears. But I'm on page like little over 100, maybe like 100 pages into the book I'm reading now. Okay, so somebody asked me if I have any tips on staying consistent on YouTube and how to feel more comfortable vlogging in public. My biggest thing with consistency, I had a lot of people ask me on how to be consistent with so many things, specifically like the gym, mainly the gym actually. I get that question quite frequently, and my thing is, and as you've probably heard everybody say ever, that, or how to find the motivation to do things, kind of the same thing. As long as you rely strictly on you to randomly get spikes or highs of motivation for short periods of time, you're never going to be consistent with anything. Until you rely more on discipline as opposed to just feeling motivated, just doing things when you feel like it, that's when you're going to see the most results. My thing is, like, give yourself a reason. For example, like, why do you want to be consistent on YouTube? Why do you want to be consistent going to the gym? How will this benefit you? How will it make you feel? If I can assume, like, if I had to assume, it would make you feel good. You'd be proud of yourself for being consistent. You'd, you know, be able to set like a structured posting schedule. You would grow more confidence in your abilities, knowing that, you know, you can do this for yourself. But I feel like putting reasoning behind things really allows me to just naturally be more consistent and gravitated towards doing these things for myself. See these things as like opportunities as opposed to things that you have to do. Like, I have to be consistent on YouTube. I have to go to the gym. Try to see it through more of the mindset of like, I get to do these things. You know, just think of where you would be a year from now if you decided not to be consistent, and then think of where you'd be a year from now if you decided to, you know, be consistent and dedicate these desires you have for yourself. Think of where you could be a year from now. But for me personally, especially when it comes to the gym, fitness is just something that I naturally enjoy. Both of my parents have been personal trainers. They literally my parents met in a gym, and they were both bodybuilders. So I feel like it's almost in my blood to go to the gym, you know, it's kind of embedded into me at this point. But I've never gone to the gym because I felt like I had to, or my parents ever forced me to go. Like, it was my idea to start going to the gym because, you know, I grew up doing sports, and the gym was kind of my way of still being active while not playing sports anymore. But just the more consistently that you do these things and you're able to experience like how good it feels to be consistent, you'll be more willing to want to continue, you know? But yeah, like, I know fitness for me is something I genuinely, and YouTube the same. There are things I genuinely enjoy, so I continue to do these things for myself because I know how they make me feel. But they're just genuine passions of mine, so just, you know, get into it for the right reasons. And then as far as getting comfortable filming in public, I've definitely gotten better with this over time, but I'm not perfect with it. And it really depends on like the day, just how I'm feeling that day, on the location I'm filming in, what camera I brought out. For shy vlog, like for people that are shy to film in public, I highly recommend the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. That's what I'm filming on right now. It's a camera that can literally fit in your pocket. It's extremely small while still having a 1-inch sensor, still films in 10-bit color, great quality, amazing audio, films in 4K, and it is the easiest camera in the world to use. I feel like I used to always recommend the Canon G7X Mark II for beginners, but I feel like this now is like the ultimate beginner camera, or even if you're not a beginner, it is 1,000 things in one, and it can really compare to like my big DSLR camera that I buy interchangeable lenses for. This really is not far. Like, I don't film with this and then switch to my big camera and think like there's such a big difference that I can't put them both in the same video. Like, this film's an amazing quality. But at the end of the day, when it comes to just feeling confident in public, even if I do decide to bring the bigger camera out, I just try to think of it as like, humans are naturally curious, and just because someone's looking doesn't mean they're judging you, doesn't mean they think you look crazy or what you're doing is stupid. People are just curious and may not be used to seeing someone film with a camera in public, but at the end of the day, you're never gonna see these people again. By the time that person even turns around or leaves said place that you're filming, they're not gonna go home and be like, oh my gosh, you wouldn't believe it, this person was filming with a camera in such and such location. So just remember that you'll never see these people again. And the more you do it, the more you get comfortable with it. I'd much rather feel uncomfortable filming in public but having the footage, as opposed to caring so much what people thought that I go home and I don't have the footage I wanted because I cared about what people were thinking, that I will absolutely never see again. And now I don't even have content for my video. That would be my biggest advice with that. Dating advice, I'm currently testing my Bumble out and realize I don't know what I'm doing. So I don't know if this is a question like specifically trying to navigate like dating apps, Bumble specifically, or just dating advice in general. I've used Bumble, I've had the apps, and considering I'm not in a relationship, like clearly it hasn't fully worked out in my favor. I wouldn't say it's been completely unsuccessful. I will say, like, was it Bumble? No, it was Hinge that I was having the most luck on. As far as just meeting what felt like better quality men, I was like, yeah, Bumble. I don't like Bumble because they have you reach out first. They have the woman reach out first, unless you're gay, I think. And yeah, I didn't really like that. I just feel like it allows men to be sassy. Like, why are you not pursuing? So yeah, like the apps are nice if it's hard to meet people in your general area and you're not really in, you know, situations where like you could meet people in public. But I will always recommend meeting someone in real life as opposed to meeting somebody through an app. I just feel like through an app, I don't know, it just gives people the impression that there's just endless possibilities, and you know, it's easier for people to be cowardly over the phone, I feel like. I don't know, I always recommend, like, if I'm gonna be meeting someone on an app, I don't have any apps right now, but first of all, we're FaceTiming almost immediately because I cannot even tell you the amount of times that I have been texting someone and, you know, conversation is good and I'm liking where things are going. We FaceTime and I feel like I don't know who the hell I've been texting. Demeanor is nowhere near what it's like over. People can be whoever they want to be over the phone, is what I'm saying. So like, if you can meet people in person, I recommend it. But you know, if that's not the case, I don't know. The apps, they don't really give. So tread lightly, I would say. I just feel like most people go on dating apps to just fuck around. But yeah, I don't really like Bumble. Oh my gosh, okay. What are character traits that make you feel safe in a relationship and or friendship? So I feel like relationships and friendships have so much in common. I feel like I seek the same values in a romantic partner as I do in a friend with a lot of things, of course to a certain extent, but I feel like really one of the main things that's different as from a friendship and a romantic partner is the romance, because friendships and relationships alike both require, you know, love, consistency, empathy, thoughtfulness, communication, emotional maturity, honesty, compromising to an extent. Settling is different than compromising. Like, there's so many things that are like. So I'd say everything I just mentioned are traits that I look for in a friendship and partner combined. So yeah, like I feel like those are the main traits in a friend. And I feel like you either click with someone or you don't. I don't know. But also, like, you don't have to, not everybody's gonna be like your best friend. I'm not saying like if you guys don't have everything in common, it's just not gonna work. That's absolutely not true. And I love how I have different friendships that all have like different interests, different lives, different ages. Like I've met them at different phases of my life. And we all have a different friendship that's special for different reasons, which I adore so much. But yeah, I'd say those are my biggest things with friendship. Like if someone genuinely loves you and cares about you and wants to update you and be a part of your life, like they will be that. It's seriously that simple. Like if someone wants to, they will. It is seriously that simple. And of course, like there's other factors that are involved with that, such as like mental health and real life situations. But just like technically speaking, I would say that's my input on that. And as far as relationship goes, I feel like my character traits, they've always been very similar to an extent. But I feel like the older I get, there's things that I value more that I maybe didn't value as much or I didn't prioritize as much when I was younger. Like the emotional maturity thing, especially being at this age as a woman. And if you plan to date people, I'm specifically referring to men that are our age. It's emotional maturity is a very valuable trait to have that, you know, sometimes, and I'm not saying I'm perfect, but I feel like I do have emotional awareness to the point where I can also monitor like a potential partner's emotional awareness as well, because I mean, it can easily be revealed through actions and things that are said, or things that like you're not able to get through to someone. I like when someone is able to emotionally monitor, isn't just constantly assuming that, I'm okay. Like someone that's consistently asking how I'm feeling. Is there anything that's bothering you? Is there anything that could change? And I feel like that's a very valuable trait to have, just someone that is good at like emotional monitoring. I just don't have the energy to entertain the things I did even just a few years ago. I've just really allowed people to show me exactly who they are, and if it's not for me, I feel like in the beginning of a relationship, communicating things that are important to you and that would need to be consistent in the relationship, things that you don't tolerate, things that are deal breakers for you, is very important. But just to I feel like there are certain things that are just kind of common sense. So I just feel like the older I get, I'm not in the place where like I'm here to convince anyone or try to, train a grown man. I'm just at the point where like I feel like I'm a pretty independent woman. Like I don't rely on anybody else to take care of me, pay my bills, do anything for me. I am naturally, I naturally do things by myself. And I just feel like if I'm going to allow like a man to be in my life, I want a don't worry about it, I'll take care of it type of man. And I don't even just I'm not even referring to financially, honestly, when I say that. Someone that is like very aligned with their divine masculine, to the point where I feel like I can actually relax in my feminine energy and not have to worry about things that I shouldn't have to worry about if I'm with a man. Like if a man is going to be in my life, you are going to make my life easier. If it is solely going to create inconveniences and just be unhealthy in ways that are not necessary, like sometimes you just have to leave people where they're at and just move on. We're not building men. Please do not, we're not building men. And it's as simple as that. I got so into that for no reason. It's just something I've experienced over the years. And this is something that I've experienced with gentlemen of all different ages. It's just like a mental state, and deflection and not being able to take accountability and gaslighting. I just it's just to the point where I won't even argue. I will literally just disappear. I'm literally not going to entertain you whatsoever. I will literally just move on. So that's where I'm at. Don't even put your energy where it absolutely does not deserve to be. A lot of people just feed off of that drama and that anxious feeling, which I've been that way in the past too. But we don't want to romanticize that anxious struggle love feeling. It's not healthy. I'm just very aware of my nervous system. I just know when my nervous system feels a certain way and I start to feel myself getting anxious and feeling a way about things, getting myself to a point where I should never even have to get to, that's when I know it's not good for me. I'd rather just be by myself if I have to deal with that, Sorry, I just went on an entire tangent. Anyways, TMI, but how do you deal with underboob sweat? This heat is killer. Girl, when you find out, let me know, because I have underboob sweat regardless. Whenever you have a larger chest where your boobs literally lay on your chest to the point where there's a lack of air, it's completely flattened against your chest, and they have hang time, I feel like there's bound to be some sweating. I'm sure there's products you can find, but you're not even talking about scent. You're just talking about well, I think antiperspirants are actually what stop the sweat, but I wouldn't recommend antiperspirants. I would never put antiperspirants anywhere near this area. I'm just considering the ingredients involved. So I don't know, when you figure that out, let me know, because it's sweating regardless. Just another reason I can't wait for fall. How do you get over someone who wanted to date casually, but you wanted a relationship? I saw this post the other day, and it was saying something not saying this is you, but I feel like this kind of felt good to hear. I just feel like it could help people. She was I don't know if I'm crazy, but don't you think your soulmate would at least want to be with you? That could be very useful information, considering you should never have to convince someone to want to be with you. If a man, I'm saying men because I date men, but if a man wants to be with you, they will do whatever it takes to have that place in your life. This is why I feel like it's so important to talk intentions before any feelings are involved. I feel like regardless if you met in person, on a dating app, and I mean, it's okay to be friends first, but if you're specifically if you're mating, wow. If you're specifically meeting on dating apps, or you can see this situation or this connection going anywhere past romantic, or if that's something, or anything past friendship, if that's what you're looking for, I would absolutely have the conversation prior, due to feelings being involved, to avoid disappointment, frustration, sadness that like didn't even have to be there. So that way, if you're saying you want a long-term relationship, this person's saying I'm not looking for a partner, you can just kind of move on, like, okay, I respect that, but I'm looking for something different, and you can move on to somebody who is actually wanting a relationship. This doesn't even have to do, this still doesn't even cover people that say they want one thing and then they end up not wanting that, or not going through with that and just kind of saying it because it sounds good. But like, this is why I trust actions. Go based off of what people are saying, because people can say anything and have it sound amazing, but what are they really doing? Because people will literally say anything that sounds good. It's really easy to sound good when you're just talking. What are we actually doing? But as far as getting over them, I would just try to put your energy into other activities, hobbies, relationships, not even romantic, just friendships, family, whatever you can that brings you some sort of happiness and peace. Just try to put your energy elsewhere, and just realize that somebody who didn't even want to be with you, or just wanted you for like physical aspects, is not worth your time and energy, because at the end of the day, they're gonna go on about their day regardless, and I feel like you deserve to do the same, and your energy should be put in places that, you know, deserve it. I'm not saying you can't be upset, you know, that's bound to be the case. It's okay to be sad and disappointed. I can completely understand, but that would be my advice. How do you feel about talking / entertaining a guy you meet in the gym? So my advice has always been to not shit where you eat. This camera's at 14%, by the way, so I'm gonna film and answer questions until it's about to die. But I also can't take my own advice. Like, I haven't done that. So, I mean, I do feel like the gym, it's like a public space where you're gonna see other people that are around your age range and not necessarily bad looking. So, yeah, I can't take my own advice with this one, but if you're gonna meet people at a gym, I would try to do it at gyms that like you're either not gonna go to often, or maybe you're just visiting, because you just have to see it through. Like, what if this doesn't work out and you still wanna go to this gym? I mean, if you can deal with what comes with that, then by all means. But typically, I wouldn't recommend shitting where you eat and meeting people in places that you plan to go to again. So that's my advice. But it is nice because it's a place where other people clearly have the same interests as you, and working out together can be so much fun. But yeah, I would just keep that in mind, and just based off of how you would handle that situation is how I would persist with that situation, if you know what I mean. Okay, so I also had a lot of questions of people asking me if I plan to move back out on my own. Will you move back on your own? When do you think you'll consider moving out again? Just a lot of questions asking basically, when am I leaving again? I mean, it's a valid question considering I lived on my own from 18 to 21, so I was fully, you know, alone, living in apartments. The moment I moved out, and it was that way for years, so for me to like come back and live with family, it may seem like it's such like a different lifestyle and just this huge adjustment. And it's interesting because I really thought like it could potentially be, but I feel like, first of all, like me knowing I was going to move back into my family's house for the last year of living on my own really kind of got me mentally prepared to kind of adjust to living back on my own, I feel like, or living back with my family, sorry. I don't know, like, I'm actually pleasantly surprised. I really only think about it when people ask me, because it's crazy how it really wasn't an adjustment for me. Like, I have my own space, I still have my own cars, I'm paying my own bills. Because I also had people ask, like, do I miss the independence of living alone? I still feel like I'm very independent. Like, nobody's helping me with anything. Like, I'm still paying all my own bills. I get to be with my family, I get to wake up and see, you know, my family every day, and we work. So it's not like, you know, we're in each other's faces all day. So it's even more special whenever we all get to see each other, you know, daily, but not throughout the entire day. But I just feel like I got lucky with my situation because my family respects my personal space. I don't ever have anyone like busting in my room. My space is respected. Nothing changes. Like I still do everything that I want to do. So I don't really feel like I lost any independence because nothing has changed opposed to me paying to park and like paying for trash. Like I don't feel like my independence was stripped. And I didn't move to my family's house with intentions like, okay, I'm gonna be here until this date and then I'm gonna move out. I just feel like as long as I'm in North Carolina, as long as I'm living in Charlotte specifically, because I would not live anywhere else in North Carolina again, it doesn't make sense for me to move out, pay like $2,300 a month to live 20 minutes away from my family when I have no issue living here. So I just feel like as of now, I just feel like it doesn't make sense for me to move out again unless I'm moving out of state. And that could be whenever my heart desires. But as of now, like I've been here for almost a year and I still don't feel the urge or the necessity to leave. Like I don't really have any desire or big, will to get out. I feel like because now, like me being a teenager and moving out at 18 and never having the experience of living on my own, now that I've had the experience, I lived on my own for 3 years, completely independent, out of state, doing everything alone. Going to dealerships, purchasing cars by myself. I've done quite a bit on my own considering my age. I feel like since I've done that and me coming back now, I've already experienced it. So I don't have as big of a desire and want to just go right back to it. Like I lived that for 3 years. So I just think it's whenever I feel like it, I really don't see, like I don't care to live in Uptown or South End that bad. It's a 15-minute drive. Yeah, I just feel like if I were to move out again, it would probably be out of state. That's just me thinking out loud. Like I could literally change my mind tomorrow and move to an Uptown apartment. But as of now, I don't really feel like I'm missing out on anything other than paying $2,500 a month to live in 700 square feet. Like I don't care to do it that bad. But when the time comes and I'm ready to go again, I will. But I'm very comfortable in my space I have here. I'm chilling, honestly. Like, and I don't have to worry about dinner. It's a win-win situation. As much as I want to answer so many other questions for you guys, it's been great talking to you guys for this segment. I really wish I could answer everything for you guys. I just picked some that I had screenshotted and checked the most recent responses to my story. But it is 10:30 p.m. and I still need to wash my hair and twist it out, so not bad. Like last time, I didn't get done filming this video until 1 o'clock in the morning. I got out of the shower around 10:45. Miserable. I was half asleep answering these questions a few days ago, and I really wanted to fully be there for the questions. I was just tired. And I literally just washed my hair, let it air dry, and put it in 2 braids. I want to actually twist it out tonight, and I want to do all that with you guys. So, I'm going to go ahead and get out of the tub. The water's barely warm at this point, so we can get in the shower and continue on with my routine. When I was younger, I used to always be scared when my mom would... Oh, I wanted to shave my stomach. My mom would drain the water in the tub when I was in it. I thought I was gonna get sucked into the tub, and I feel still to this day, I feel uneasy with that. So I am going to simultaneously get out as we unclog. I love how both of these candles that are back here I made. Patty Wax in South End. Can't go wrong. Such a cute place. currently in my room. I ate at like literally 5 o'clock. Haven't eaten since. It's 11 o'clock. Oh wait, I had one taco from Taco Bell. Oh my gosh, my hair looks so moisturized and nice. Yeah, my hair did not look like this out of the towel when I washed it yesterday. I mean, a few days ago. Wasn't quite there yet. Okay, so I just need a breather. Have some Harris Teeter $5. Is it Saturday or Sunday? Friday. Whoa, what even just, it's 11:30, bear with me. I'm gonna add some soy sauce to all of them. And I'm going to inhale this in its entirety right now. God. Oh. So I had some wasabi on it. It was the one at like the very end that was touching the wasabi. Wasn't bad though. Okay. Something else I saw recently on Instagram actually. Limited edition. I'm sick. They're these spicy dill pickle goldfish. I'm actually so pissed. Why would these be limited edition? Maybe they're just making sure they sell. But I didn't even think they were real when I saw them online. You may be thinking, Aslea, why would this be something you would even be willing to try? The ones that get it, get it. Anytime I go to Jersey Mike, the spicy dill pickle chips are my ideal. They're so good. These are so good. And I don't even eat pickles like that. But, divine, actually. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and twist my hair. It's getting late. It's literally 11:30. But, I'm only using 2 products. I need to get my spray bottle. I found that I really like this combination here. I have no product in my hair right now, by the way. But for my like hydration / leave-in, I'm using the Camille Rose Honey Hydrate. This is such a nice product. It literally has the consistency of honey, just not as sticky. But this is an extremely hydrating product. My hair really likes this product, and it's light. I don't like to use any like super heavy products when I'm doing twist outs in my hair. And then I'm using the Do Big Papa Defining Gel. This I found is really good for my twist outs. Once again, it's a light product. It smells so good. Both of these products do. It'll make your hair smell fantastic, but yeah, it smells so nice. It's like a light gel that still gives you a hold without it making your hair crunchy. So it works perfect for the twist out. Whenever I don't have any product in my hair dries so fast. Like, it's probably 90% dry already. We're gonna have to damp it again for me to do the twist out. Doesn't have to be soaking wet. I have a video that I posted. I have like an updated tutorial on how I do my twist out. I showed you guys in another video, so I can show you guys, or I can link that video down below so you guys have it. Hi guys, it's days later. I'm in the bathroom right now. I'm just about to lay my edges actually, which I just did last night, so they're still not bad. But can we get into the hair? So I did film this video prior to getting my hair cut. This angle is gonna be kind of funny, but prior to getting my hair cut and getting my hair done. So that has all happened. Like, I said I was gonna do it. Like, appointments were already booked. I got new edge brushes finally. Like, I've been suffering with the same edge brush for, I don't even want to admit for how long. Honestly, like, I don't know what took me so long to get new ones. But anyways, yeah, my hair is cut. I literally have like my dream hairstyle in my hair right now. You know what I feel like? What's the snake girl's name from Monsters Inc? I was just saying it yesterday. I just want to say, hair has been cut. I feel so much relief. I feel like it's such a fresh start, and it's exactly how I thought it was gonna be. I'm just so happy I did it. And I have been talking about cutting my hair for over a year, and my hair's only grown since then. So I just feel like it's been building up over time, and I don't know why it took me so long, but it was nice to see my hair's growth up until this point. But yeah, I never filmed an outro for this video, but I'm here getting ready for the day. This is how my hair turned out. I finally got my bob. But I love you guys a lot. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I like how I could literally just, and I wasn't, my laptop is. That's crazy, I could have done this the whole time, but it's fine. I love you guys a lot. Thank you so much for watching. I did not expect this video to be as long as it was. I didn't even leave my room and the video was over an hour long, which is insanity. But I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video.